What's up, gang? This is the X New Featurette channel. I'm Chris, and I have a pickup video for you today. I haven't made one in a while. Usually do it about quarterly, so why not show you what I got for Xmas and some other random stuff. So let's see what we got. No particular order. I don't remember when we got these, just remember where we got them. So I already showed off, like, I got the FP from eBay and it was like kind of demolished, but this is the Draft House release of the Blu-ray. So then they're coming out with FP4 soon. FP3 just came out. I think it was on Indiegogo. I backed that. I got Beats of Rage directly from J-Tro himself. So I got Beats of Rage 2 and then picked up, I just watched that actually and I loved it. And then I got the FP3 Escape from Bacco. So what I love about, if you don't know this, strong language in this one, very strong language. It might be offensive to some, but not to me. So this is, the whole story is basically like a turf war, like gangs, and it's kind of like post-apocalyptic, like Mad Max or something, but instead of battling with fighting, they battle on the Beat Revelation mat. It's like a, you know, Dance Dance Revolution. So if that sounds interesting to you, it's interesting to me. I think that they're on Tubi. So I loved the first two. I'm going to review them once I get, probably once I watch the third before the fourth is out. I don't think that that's ready for funding yet. I know that they already filmed it. So see what's happening with that. These things Lewis Witcher got a while ago from Diabolic DVD. Some 88 Films box sets. We got the I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy, and we got the Urban Legend trilogy, which I have never seen any of those movies. Don't know why. I know that, like, the I Know What You Did Last Summer cast kind of just never really struck me. I was just like, eh. So but he says they're great. He says they're great, so we'll watch them maybe and see how that is. But Urban Legend, I don't really know much about. So, oh, Jared Leto, not really into him either. So, I don't know, Lewis Switcher. You're gonna have to, Robert Englund. That's how you always know that it's gonna be a hit. I don't know. Is he right? Are those good? Because I never was even mildly interested to watch them. Kino Lorber sent these to me for review. We got a bunch of film noir. We got the Film Noir 5 box set, which I bought all the other box sets. This one I requested for review. So I actually would like to watch all of the 5 box sets and review them all. That's going to be a big undertaking. Then I also got the Web, which is not in any of the Film Noir box sets yet. But it stars Vincent Price, so I was like, gotta get that. This is a throwback. This is from the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale. And I was like trying to be super strategic about this, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. So I knew that Nightmare Weekend came out. I love this movie. Look at that sick slip. Look at that. This movie is ridiculous. I watched this on Roku, like streaming for free, like back whenever, I don't know if they still do, like Roku has those like weird like pirate channels that like don't tell you the names of, like, you know, the movies and stuff, and you just watch something randomly. Saw this, I was like, this is amazing. So I had to get that whenever I saw Vinegar Syndrome was putting it out, and I had to get the slip because I don't usually do that. I usually wait until things are, like, you know, long gone. Got Deadly Games Dial Code Santa Claus, which is, you know, I guess supposed to be what Home Alone was based on. So, do you want to play with me? Yeah, so that just, like, this looks super badass. And finally, I got the Forgotten Gialli Volume 2 set in the space-saving case. It is sold out in the limited edition box set already. I have the first one on the box set, but I'm like, it's very attractive, it's very nice, but I'm just like, I'm trying to save some space. I don't really know anything about these movies. I haven't heard like amazing things about them. So do I really want to devote box set space to it? Not really. If I didn't already have the first one in the hard case, I would get that one on the, like, the Blu-ray case also, but I'm gonna get 3 and 4 in this format also. Just not, I don't need a box set for everything, you know? They're heavy and they're taking up room in my shelf. So So that's all I got. I was planning on getting, here's what happened. I was planning on getting the WNUF Halloween special also, but Lewis Switch was like, oh, Orbit's having this sale and it's actually cheaper there. And, you know, get 3 movies and you get free shipping. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'll get these from Vinegar Syndrome. We'll buy that one at Orbit because it's actually cheaper. And then I'll have all my Vinegar Syndrome stuff I want. But Homeboy didn't place the order, didn't tell me until like a couple like days after the sales were over. I'm like, you placed that order at Orbit, right? And he's like, no, we never like really talked about it. And I'm like, Homeboy, okay. So didn't get that, but I will. But I did get more recently for Christmas, my boy Kelly sent me a gift card for Vinegar Syndrome. And I was like, that's super awesome. So I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to spend it on because this was announced. So thanks for this, Kelly. I spent, you know, you paid mostly for this beautiful set because this was like an obscene amount. I don't typically get, I'm just like so picky with their sets, but I was like, this I have to have. So Flesh for Frankenstein with Udo Kier. It goes really beautifully with the Blood for Dracula that we just got from Severin. So, and what's interesting, I was like, this is super funny because the only other copy that I owned of Flesh for Frankenstein, Kelly actually gave me. I think I told this story last time. He gave me the burned DVD copy of the Field Sequential 3D disc. So this is me upgrading that. So thanks for upgrading my movie that you already once gave me, Kelly. That was super awesome. He also sent this really awesome movie, like cult movie art book. He sent me one last year, and then he sent me the one that goes with it this year. I was like, that's so cool. It's beautiful. I think it's just called cult movie art, but the art in it is really awesome, and it's like mostly movies that I absolutely love. And they're very nice. They're like attractive, like coffee table, very nice presentation pieces. So I love to check those out and just flip through them. So thank you so much for that, dude. Might as well get into the stuff that people sent. Our boy GG, Greg Garwood, sent Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street. He sent this for Christmas, and I haven't watched this yet. I started to. I popped it on, and the kid happened to be around, and she was like watching it, but it has like homeboys with their arms up puppets, and I'm like, I don't want her to see the magic behind Sesame Street just yet, so, you know, she can watch Chucky, but she can't watch the making of Sesame Street. So that's awesome. I'm super excited about that. I was always a Sesame Street nerd, so, and now that I'm watching it as a parent, I like love watching and checking out, like getting into like the puppetry and stuff. I love watching that. So I will thoroughly enjoy that, Greg. Thank you. My buddy Art sent a couple things I asked for Arizona. I haven't seen this yet, but I love Danny McBride, and like this was a Dollar Tree. I'm like, what is going on? It should be pretty funny. I don't know, have you guys seen this yet? And then, I think I showed this off. This was my Christmas one. I didn't show it in a pickup video, but I didn't watch this for Christmas yet. So, I need to. But thank you for sending that art. Very, very, very happy to have that. The next one, I saw on Instagram this account called the Slime Tyrion Collection, sharing these like bootleg collections of Nickelodeon stuff that doesn't exist, that should exist, and it's their fault that it doesn't exist. But they create these like really cool cases. I got 3. They have another one. They have, I don't remember what the other one is. Is it Hey Dude? I don't recall. But I was like, these are my favorites. So I got Pete and Pete, the complete series, because they didn't release the 3rd season. Nickelodeon didn't release the 3rd season, so this is supposed to look really good. I need to watch it. Like, I need to check out the 3rd season as soon as possible. But this was like my favorite show as a kid. Like, how weird and bizarre is this show? Like, Pete and Pete was just amazing. And then I got the Christmas and Halloween specials. I didn't pick these up at first, and I was like, that was really stupid. I actually have like Rocko's Modern Life and a bunch of the Nick, like, you know, Rugrats, the Nick series, and every single year I pop them on for like Halloween and Christmas just to check them out. The Rocko's Modern Life Christmas special is my favorite of all, with the elves and stuff. And I'm like, what am I doing slumming it, putting in like individual DVDs whenever I could just pop in these sweet looking boots that you know, have everything you could possibly want. So let's just show off what's in it, because these are really, really sick. Like I said, that account is selling them on Instagram. It's the Slime Tyrion collection, so pretty cool. Check it out. Okay, so some other random stuff before we get into Christmas. Breakup. Keefy. I don't know. My husband said he bought this at CD Warehouse, so of course he bought it. Kiefer Sutherland's in it. I don't know. I bought this on Amazon. Louis Switcher wanted it, and it was like selling for a lot more. I think it's sold out on Shout's website. But we got the Fargo Steelbook. I've never seen this because back whenever it was new, somebody at work spoiled it for me, and I was like, I'm pissed off and I don't want to watch it now. So I still remember how they spoiled it. It's like very clear in my mind, so maybe one day I will just get over that and watch this, but not yet. And Louis Switcher's like, oh, Shout must have sent all their, like, you know, damaged stuff to Amazon, and that's kind of what it looks like, because it came actually in a box for like the first time ever. But if you check it out, there's dings all over this thing. Let me try to capture. See all the, looks like it went through like somebody used it as a bulletproof vest or something. So, you know, it's kind of, it is on Amazon for like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something, but it'll be chewed up probably. If you get it, the thing is going to be chewed up, but you know, there's not too many major like flaws. It's cool to just have the Blu-ray with all the special features and stuff for that price. So I'll take a dinged Steely any day. These ones, my husband said that he got on the Target buy two get one, but there's 4 here, so that doesn't add up. I don't know. He got the Shout Select copy of Twins, which I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so I don't remember anything about it other than I enjoyed it at the time. Big Trouble with Timmy Allen. This is a Kino Lorber release. And who else is in this? What did I just see? Oh boy, Zooey Deschanel, Sofia Vergara. Yikes. All right, so this might just be Big Trouble. We'll see. 10 Minutes to Midnight, which I have heard so much about and I need to watch. It's going to be really high up on my list. This is an MVD visual release. And then he also got the Halloween Kills 4K Ultra HD extended cut. I did redeem the code that it comes with, but and then Louis Switcher, I think, saw this at Walmart and absolutely had to have it. The Resort. I think it looks pretty terrible in my opinion, but I don't know, you be the judge. It says 4 friends head to Hawaii to investigate reports of a haunting at an abandoned resort in hopes of finding the infamous half-faced girl. When they arrive, they soon learn that you have to be careful what you wish for. So it sounds to me like they find the half-faced girl. That's just a guess. So now we're diving into the Christmas gifts. And this was my main gift to Louis Switcher. It was kind of a little bit spendy for my taste, but you know, what the hell. The Stepfather too. This is a German media book, Daddy ist zurück. So I don't know, if you check it out, like the whole front of it is matte, but then the lettering and his eyes are glossy. I'm like, how attractive is that? Ugh, look at that shine. Beautiful. I don't think that I've seen this movie. I think that I've only seen the first one, but it's pretty cool. It's limited to 333. This is number 197. So, and this was like super hard to find. I got it on Amazon, I guess, like probably Amazon Germany, and it came like super quick. There's 3 discs in there. I have no idea what they are, but they're there. There's a booklet. It's all in German, so I'd have to translate the bitch. So there's that. He was happy about that. EYK Media. I saw them post this on Facebook. I tried to buy it directly from their site. I sent them a message in German because I kind of took German in high school, and I'm like, I can sound like an idiot speaking German. So I was like, hey, can you ship this to America? Because their only shipping options were in Germany. Like, I'll buy it, ship it over here across the pond, and they never answered me. So I was like, okay, guess you don't want my dollars. This next one is a gift to our daughter, and we got the Scream Factory double feature of Munchies and Munchie, because my kid is obsessed with Munchie right now. She loves it. It's on Tubi. We've been watching it on Tubi. We've been watching this and a bunch of the like full moon kids movies and stuff. She loves them. So yeah, there's some great pictures on the back here. You can see Munchie hiding out in a trash can, and then there's Sleazy Homeboy and Lonnie Anderson, my husband's crush. Homeboy says, he's like, oh, she never had plastic surgery. I'm like, okay, whatever you say, whatever makes you sleep better at night. Something about Louis Switcher is every time he gives me gifts, they're mostly media and they're mostly themed. So I had one birthday that was a Dan Aykroyd birthday. I had my Charles Bronson birthday, and now the theme for this year, let's see if you can figure it out. He actually went to the trouble of printing out some stuff here. We had that was a theme, and then this was a theme. And if you don't know who this handsome devil is, this is Monroe Chambers, who plays Eli on Degrassi. He also stars in Beethoven's Christmas Wish or something. We have to watch it over and over again because the kid loves Beethoven's Christmas. He, what the hell else was he in? Oh, you know what movie he was in that was actually really, really, really good is Turbo Kid. This is Turbo Kid. Yeah, so I love Monroe Chambers, and I think he's hot, and so he bought me a bunch of his stuff. Never heard of this, but he's in it. So the movie Harpoon, which is this a Dread Central release? It says Dread. It doesn't say, yeah, Dread Central Presents. So they usually have some crappy movies, but some of them are really good, and I love this guy, so I will watch it any day of the week. Here's another movie that Monroe Chambers is apparently in, Helmington. I don't know. It's a Canadian movie from 2017, so Monroe's working up there in the Great North. And then we have a 2018 flick, Knuckleball, which Monroe Chambers is in. I don't know how much, but this is kind of weird. It says DVD video disc on the bottom. I never saw that before. Freestyle is the production company, it seems. And there's some other weird stuff. He got me Bad Ronald, which I have seen and I enjoyed. He's never seen it. He wants to see it. And it's funny because I almost got this for him, but I was like, So that's really cool. This is a good movie. Got me a couple Christmas flicks, rare exports. I am so happy to have this. I've only seen it once. I watched it digitally, but I absolutely loved it. So I'm very, very happy to add another Christmas movie to our shelf. And then P2, A New Level of Terror. I heard that this is a Christmas flick. I know that a bunch of people like it. I think Miss Jess said that this is one of her favorites of all time. I literally have heard nothing about this, and then all of a sudden last year everyone's like, oh yeah, I love that movie. And I'm like, I guess, I don't know. I'll give it a chance. He got me a German release of the movie May by Lucky McKee. I love this movie. I think that it's so deranged and cool, and reminds me a lot of, I just watched The Stylist recently. You can tell that it was influenced by this. Very, very cool. If you don't know this, definitely check it out. Lucky McKee's, everything he's done that I've seen has been great, so highly recommend it. Challenge to White Fang, a Franco Nero flick. It's got a little puppy. Oh my god. But this is from cheesyflix.com, so I have very, very high expectations for it. It's a snowy movie, so you know, we'll be watching that soon. I totally forgot that this came out. I was like, oh my god, I need this. And then it was released, and it's like it dropped off the face of the planet to me. And that's my favorite Wes Craven flick, Deadly Friend. So the Scream Factory with the slip and everything, and I don't know what, I was like, oh my god, we need to get it. I kept telling him to get it from CD Warehouse, and then I forgot it existed. So here we have it. I was super excited to see this, and yeah. And the very last one is The Dark Half, which is based on a Stephen King novel. And I saw it, didn't really care for it, but the reason that I wanted this is that it was filmed in my hometown. So a lot of it was filmed in Washington, Pennsylvania, a little city south of Pittsburgh. So watching it, I see a bunch of stuff that was like just down the street from me whenever I grew up. Like, oh, I used to walk to that Kogo's and get, you know, some pop, I called it back then. Now I don't drink it. So that's very cool. I'm literally just gonna revisit this just to look at the Kogo's and stuff that existed before they tore it all down. So that's bizarre, but I was really looking for it. And it's, you know, on eBay, it kind of goes for a bit, like a bit more than I would be willing to spend. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money on some crappy Stephen King movie, but now I own it. So that is, I don't know how many titles are here, but that's what we got. It's been, I don't know, a couple months, so we'll have one again in the springtime, probably. So let me know what you think of our pickups. Let me know what you think of Monroe Chambers. And thanks for watching this. I will see you next time.